Hello everybody and welcome to SCUM Bunkers. In this video today I want to talk about the metabolism. I planned to do some sort of metabolism a video earlier because it's the most elemental core mechanic of SCUM, but I was not sure if something would change, and it's still full of bugs. But as I read in the forums, a lot of people asked to say, hey, I came along and I suddenly died, and so it seems to me that some people are not knowing how to treat their metabolism. What is the metabolism about? And in this video today I try to make it as short as possible. I try to explain you the metabolism, how it works, and yeah, let's get started. So SCUM is about, people running around, gathering guns, shooting around, and some people do not recognize that this is a survival game. In a survival game, you must eat and drink, and in SCUM, you must do more. So as you see in my inventory, I prepared myself with a lot of healthy and unhealthy food to show you the effects on the metabolism screen. So the metabolism is next over your inventory. You have crafting, and then you have the metabolism screen. It's a screen with a lot of numbers, and I don't want to go too deep into it, but I want to explain you what is the most elemental things. So very quick jump in. Here you have a monitor where you see your heart rate and your oxygenation, as also the temperature, as also here below your skills, which means here you see the skill level and the progress in percent, where you can see where the next level is to level up. So the left side, there are a lot of numbers, and most of it is not necessary. The most necessary things, I want to short it a bit to concentrate the focus, is this part where you see where's your weight, the body fat percentage, and the fat in your body. I started with a very fat guy, and you see here the temperature. So what I do when I play SCUM, I run around, and all I do is check here my intestine, my stomach, my intestine, my thick intestine, and my bladder, and also my calorie balance and the temperature. These are the most essential part in this early access game so far, and so make sure that your temperature is not too high or too low, that you get a hyper or hypothermia. So if you are, for example, too hot, before you get a heart stroke or you get some sickness, you have to drop down your some clothes and to cool a bit, or to jump into a water and to cool down yourself. Okay, so the temperature and the weight, you can also reduce the weight if you go into starvation. If you don't go here into a negative calorie balance, you get hunger, and then you go into starvation, and then it burns down your fat. And in this stage, you will not die until your fat is gone. So when you are in plus, you build up some fat. If you are minus, you lose fat. Very simple maths. Okay, so here this is the most elemental screen on the left side for fat and temperature, and here are some statistics. So how fast are you walking, how fast are you running, and how fast are you sprinting, and also some other thing. I don't want to go into this, it's not really important. It's some nice statistics, but as you see, it's also scrapped a bit. So maybe later we have some more impact here. And now I want to jump to the right side. On the right side, you see here your goals. Because you are a machine, you need like oil and gasoline, you need food. The most important thing for you to know is the calorie balance, which is now here in plus. And you see here your intake and the usage, and below you see the calorie usage when you stand. So right now, in 1 hour in-game time, I would use 167 calories just for standing. If I walk slowly like this, I would use 611, and if I jog, I would do this, and if I would sprint, I would use the below. As you see, 3,000 calories you burn just by sprinting, and this is an incredible amount, because most distances you can easily travel by jogging. Jogging is the most efficient. Walking is also okay if you want to enjoy the environment, but jogging is best, and I just run in combats, or if I want to cross an open field. As you also see in the left corner, you have some icons where it says your life points in the very top one, and then the stamina, what I'm using right now, and it goes down. If the stamina is down, you can't run anymore. So keep an eye on this. Under this is the energy. The energy itself starts to drop when you get below 0 calories, and you will lose energy. And at minus 400, you have no energy. No energy has right now no negative impact. It was supposed to be that you have, if you search something like these trash stuff, the circle which runs around takes a bit longer, but so far there's no negative impact. And the other thing is the hydration. The hydration is the water inside your body, which is a bit more critical, because you can die to a high hydration. You can also get a heart stroke. So let's go back to the metabolism. As you see now, I'm having 0 targets. I'm having I explained to you this left side. The left side, the right side here of this is the water balance. This is food and this is water. So this means, as you see, if I walk, my water balance is also going down. This means I'm using water out of my body. And you have here also the water usage when you stand still and in all the different movement phases. Now I drop below, as you see, below 0 calories. So this means I got here a sickness. It's called a sickness, which is called hungry. If I go below minus 400, I go into starvation. This is another phase. And whenever something is wrong with your body, when you bleed or do you have something, check always on the left side. These sicknesses pop up and tell you if you have to do something about your metabolism. Also, if you got shot by a player or hit by a puppet, you get a physical injury where it tells you, okay, I have to bandage. Right now it tells me I'm hungry, so I have to eat to get my calorie balance up. And if I would now walk a bit now, I want to push my water balance also now below 0. Give me just a second. I will just sprint a bit. And the effect will be that in the bottom left side the hydration will drop. So now it's 100%, and when I go below, when I go into a negative water balance, I have to run a bit more. Run. Okay, soon it goes. As you see also, my energy is dropping because I'm already going down with my calorie. At minus 400, my energy is completely gone. Okay, now you see my water balance is now into negative. This means, as you see in the bottom left side, I lose hydration. Hydration went down to 99%. And yeah, so these are negative impacts on the metabolism. So what do we do? I explained to you this part here, where it's also important to have a very bright variety of food and drinks you get to yourself. You need carbs, fat, and sodium, and some other stuff. You need vitamins and minerals. These things are very easy because if you regularly eat, you can maintain all of these pretty easy. And here is the thing, if I start now to eat to maintain my metabolism, it goes to my stomach. You see here the stomach volume. The blue one is, like you will see here now, is water, and the brown one is for solid food. Okay. And here is my intestine. Everything out of my stomach goes to my intestine, and out of the intestine it goes into my stats over here. It's also my thick intestine. These are, I would say, to explain it a bit better to you, my containers for pooing and peeing. So right now my bladder is 1/4 full and my thick intestine is empty. And I went down to 130%. Now I got a hungry sickness, phase 1, phase 2, and then I go into starvation. Okay, now let's start to eat some food. First, I want to drink some soda. Soda is not just also water, it's also putting sugar in. So as you will see now, my sugar account here is raising up, 0, 0.8, 0.9, and my sugar is raising, as also my water balance is also climbing up, because out of my stomach the water is getting into my intestine, and out of the intestine it goes into the plus. So here you can check your water level on your body, and here you can check your food level. Also, you don't really have to eat food. I mean, because of the sugar I have now, the calories are also going up. So you have different abilities. You can do carbs, you can do sugar. There are a big variety to generate calories. Right now I've done it with food and with drinks. And right now, as you see now, my energy is also climbing up because I am pushing up my my carbs, my calories, and this is C71, 72, and it will climb up and will get into at 100% once I reach 0. Okay, let's check some more. I put now some a chocolate bar in me. As you see, also here not just your stomach and the intestine. Below here you see how many what type of food you put in, and how slowly the food is going down or over into your body. As you see with the 2 drinks of soda and the chocolate bar, my sugar is going through the roof, but not my vitamins and my minerals. So I will start to eat an orange. I will some healthy food. I eat a mango and a carrot and 1 piece of pineapple. Okay, how's my stomach? Okay, 56% full. And now I eat a quick portion of cereals. Okay, and now let's see the impact on the metabolism. I have now all the things put into here below, and as you see, several minerals are climbing up, also some vitamins here. Yeah, my sugar is also jumping through the roof because of all the fruits has also sugar in them. As you see, right now I'm consuming 6 different sources of food, and it boosts my calorie really hard. So if I would be standing still, I would use this in 1 hour, but with this amount of calorie intake, I'm pushing up my calories. Okay, let's try something different. I eat also some cat food. I wouldn't do this in real life, but in game I want to give you an estimation how big the variety is and how good it affects your metabolism. I eat a banana, and let's again check the metabolism. As you see, my sugar is rocket jumping through the roof, as also more and more minerals and vitamins are climbing up, and I will soon have here vitamin C, which will be up to 100% into green level. Also, I get also out of food, you get also a part of water. You see here the mango. It contains just a small amount of solid food, but a high amount of fluid. And this all together is in your stomach. And as you see also, I get in water out of the food. So you don't just have to drink, also you have the possibility to get out water out of food. And a pro tip, I will now eat a watermelon, and you can cancel the eating process by clicking on this circle in the middle. So I will try it now to avoid it. Oh, I was a bit over. And you can click it to avoid overeating. Notice once you see overeating or sicknesses, now it's gone because I'm below 100%. If I would go over 100%, I would get here an overeating sickness again. Notice at 115% or 120, you vomit anyhow if you walk or not. If you would overeat just a slight or to 105, 108%, just stand still, sorry, and wait for the stomach volume to go down. So now I can walk without vomiting, and I would have no negative impact that I lose some minerals or some stomach content. And most of my minerals and vitamins are now green. Yeah, vitamin C. By the way, vitamin D, there are also some red mushrooms in the forest which are very good for vitamin D. If you search a forest, just search for these small red ones. This is perfect for vitamin D. And as you also see, it's very easy. If you eat a big variety, I'm slowly climbing up all my stats here, and I can provide my body a great and good variety of food. Also important, I want to demonstrate you in the end, is if your intestine volume goes over 80% or 85%, you have a spray poo. I will eat now my slice of watermelon, and as you see, the water is dropping pretty heavy, and also it's going right through my stomach into my intestine. And I will just stand here, and if my intestine reaches up to 85%, you will now see that I will take a spray poo. So let's see. So also notice when you go into a military area, when to avoid some situations that you want to run from a puppet or a mech, and then you, as you see at left side, I got a diarrhea, and now just in the next minute, 85%, and here we go with the diarrhea. It's also not that good to have a diarrhea, so make sure that you don't push your stomach so hard and it goes right through your intestine. Also make sure that your intestine has enough space to get all the food inside your metabolism system. As you see, all the stats were dropping down, and I would lose some minerals and vitamins, vitamin intake to my metabolism. If I would have not eat that much and I would stand here and just see my intestine going slowly down, all these positive impacts of vitamins and so would go right into my metabolism. Okay, I think this was the most part. Yeah, this is not really necessary to mention. Yeah, so the vitamins and minerals come by its own when you eat a big variety. I want to quick summarize in the end of this video. Check for your calorie balance. Here you see the different types of usage. Also here below is the calorie usage tempo. This means I'm at 114%. This means for normal people, if he wants to do an action where he needs 100% energy, I would use 114% energy. This means I have to eat more. For the same amount of effort, I have to eat more. So 14% are burned because I'm a fat guy, but with a nice ugly Christmas sweater. Okay, so I think that's in the end everything explained. I don't want to dig so hard into details because I think with the updates, with the current updates, things will change. But if you treat here on the left side, you take a look on your sicknesses, you check your temperature, you have an eye on your fat, maybe you want to make a diet. And this left side is very easy to understand. Just here your two exit containers, and this is the your stomach and your intestine, and you also know the relationship now. You know about this all amount of numbers, and I think there's nothing more to say. Try to eat different things, sort it out, check it on the metabolism, how they impact your health. I want to thank you in the end. This will be the last video from SCUM Bunkers in 2018. I want to thank you in the end, all our subscribers and all the people who support us. We love you. Thanks also for the very nice comments and for helping us, for raising a great community. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a very nice year. I hope your wishes come true also in the next year. Thanks for watching. Have a nice time. Your Archangel. Archangel out.